check this out, guys. I walk up here most times and wander down here sometimes, trying to make a video and get out the wind. And this stone circle has just appeared. Now there's 15 stones in total, I think, counting that there's one missing there. I mean, someone could have come along and grabbed it and threw it, let's say. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, including the missing one. So I did a bit of a Google for 15 stone circle monuments, and the most universal thing it keeps coming up with is Bronze Age. Bronze Age. So I don't know, maybe this is a sign. You know, when I say about the first passing of the throne reducing us back to the Stone Ages, yeah, like no electric, no running water, no gas, pumping, all these things, and I say reduce you back to the Stone Age. Maybe this is a sign, is that it'll, after the first passing of the throne happens and we survive up here, that we will be reduced back to the Bronze Age. Now, I don't know much about Bronze Age, or I don't know much about Stone Age even. I don't even know the difference between them, to be honest. Right, so I googled the difference between the Stone Age and the Bronze Age, and it's more of a Stone Age were more like cavemen, like sharpened stone and sticks and going out and hunting animals that were wild, and later on settling down. Bronze Age is more building things out of metal, obviously. They learn to smelt metal and shape metal and stuff, which I guess anyone can do these days. You know, what they call is it ironmongers, and yeah, I remember now. People who shape metal, blacksmiths. So yeah, in the times of the first passing of the throne, where you can't go and buy these metal goods from the store because there are no cities and stuff anymore, or transportation bringing things in, and so, you know, blacksmiths and people like that, carpenters, they will all excel. You know, they will be like, you know, well, not like kings, but they will be like the most important tradesmen, and it'll all go back to that: blacksmith, carpenters, stonemasons, bricklayers, you know. Yeah, people that do that. So Iron Age is Bronze Age is more using metal for tools, weapons, but then the farming side of it, they're more like farms, but more advanced tools like plows. I guess you could say it's more like the Amish are now, I guess, maybe with plows and stuff, for using horses and stuff like that, and more community as well, not just one person, his house, his little farm, or his little patch, like the Stone Age. Bronze Age will be more like him, his big farm, but then you have a community, so it's more of a bit of a small community, which is I guess that's what it's going to be like after the first passing of the throne. We'd probably still have access to people, you know, that have these old things like plows, and people that can shape metals and stuff and weld. You know, these people may still be available, because actually a lot of these things, a lot of these skillmen are more in the mountains, you know. Like, I know people, the welders, but they're at the country a little bit. People that shape metal, yeah, they're at the country a little bit. So it'll be more like the the Bronze Age people more will be in more survival areas rather than the city people, you know. So yeah, very interesting. Bronze Age, not Stone Age. Yeah, maybe that's like a bit of a sign. 15 stone circles associated with Bronze Age, so maybe it's a sign. Hey, after the first passing of the throne, which is coming soon. Even after William's crowned king. I'll reduce you back, not to the Stone Age just, but to the Bronze Age. And these stones are like not from round here. I mean, these stones are like, this is like something you'd find on a beach. It's like and this is like marbly. It's like marbly stone. And I mean, for someone to bring these up here, that would be a bit of a weight for someone to carry. That would be one person. You'd probably take about 3 people with rucksacks and that to carry these up here. But here's kind of a strange thing, yeah? As an example now, yeah? Watch this. You see how the stones are like set in? I don't know if you can... But there's like no signs of digging. It's almost like the stones have been placed there, but with like... And this ground, man, it is like... Watch it. Look at this. I mean, look at that. I'm trying to ram this stone into the ground now, yeah? And it's not doing anything. But, poof. It's almost... And they're so perfect. The imprints. And there's literally kind of... like, really no signs of digging. There's really like no signs of digging at all. And that's a weird one, how that's like landed on there. And like the imprints underneath them are just like perfect. It's kind of almost like they've like maybe even like, I don't know, this sounds weird, but maybe even fell from a great height or pushed down with a great force that they've straight into the ground, yeah? And then just stayed exactly where they landed, and it you know what I mean, a perfect imprint, and with like literally no signs of digging. And these haven't been here long, man. I've never seen them before, and you know, they're quite the rocks as well. They're like nothing like anything up here. These are the things you'd probably see on a beach, yeah. But you wouldn't see that on a beach because it's massive. So this is so weird, like obviously I'm standing in it now. But yeah, mad little discovery. Bunch of stones, not even native to this mountain, let's say, imprinted in the ground. Never noticed them before. Not really any signs of digging around the stones. Some of them have landed like oddly, not how you'd place them, like you know, fattest side down so they don't roll over like that one over there. Like it's thinnest side down. Man, it's almost like a massive, I don't know, it sounds strange, like almost like they just maybe even fell from the sky even, and then just plopped straight into the ground, and they literally stayed where they were. You know, let's go, I mean, look at that. You know what I mean? It's mad, like. And yeah, for the soil structure to be so perfect around them stones, man, either they've been there for years even. There was no sign of damage to the structure of the soil. There's no digging. Like me, you know, I'm a no dig now, so what I do is I punch holes into the ground through the wood chip into the ground. I punch holes down big enough for the plant, and then I put my plants in. It's almost like that same thing with them, and it was perfect. It's not like somebody's traced round the rock and then dug a hole and put them in perfect, and then even like I said, the soil doesn't show any signs of like being disturbed and then recovered, and even if it did recover, it'd take maybe a couple of years to do so. So it's almost like they were punched in the ground, and as you see from the video, that's impossible to do with, like, by man. You know, it's weird. It's almost like they fell from the sky with a great force, 1,000 miles an hour or whatever, and then just stamped, you know, just like I plug my holes for my plants, you know, they just stamped with a great force. I mean, great force. Even if someone hit them with a hammer or another rocks or something like that, which they didn't show any signs of damage on top of them, you still wouldn't be able to punch them in the ground. So, well, that's really strange. I know these stuff. Circles, the Satanists, they'll do stuff like this. I heard them testimonies from people saying that they like put salt in circles, and they probably place rocks in circles when they do these satanic rituals, candles in circles and stuff like that. But this is mad, man. So yeah, anyway, God bless you all. Amen.